Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we are going to look at division of complex numbers. Example, simplify 4 all over 7i. So if you see this question now, the denominator has only the imaginary part. So for us to simplify this, we simply multiply both the numerator and the denominator by I. So this is 4 all over 7i times I over I. This is equal to 4i all over 7i square. This will be equal to 4i all over I square is minus 1. We have minus 7. So this will be equal to what? Minus 4 all over 7i in standard form where the real part is equal to 0. So let's look at this number 2. So simplify 5 all over square root of 10i. Now this number 2 is different from this first one because of this square root of 10 that is here. So to simplify this, we simply multiply both the numerator and the denominator by square root of 10i. 5 all over square root of 10i. Mind you, the I is outside the square root times square root of 10i all over square root of 10i. So this is equal to 5 root 10i all over root 10 times root 10 is equal to 10. I times I is equal to I square. So this is equal to 5 root 10 I all over I square is minus 1. So we have minus 10. Now if we reduce this to its lowest term, we have this to be equal to minus root 10 all over 2i. The real part is 0 also. Now let's look at number 3. It says simplify 3 all over 5 minus 2i. Now in this case, the denominator has both the real part and the imaginary part. So what we do is we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. This will now be 3 all over 5 minus 2i times the conjugate of the denominator is 5 plus 2i all over 5 plus 2i. So this will be equal to 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 2i is plus 6i all over 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times minus 2i is minus 10i. 2i times 5 is plus 10i. Then 2i times minus 2i is minus 4i squared. So this will be equal to 15 plus 6i all over 25 minus 10i plus 10i is equal to 0. And I square is equal to minus 1. So the minus multiplied by this minus here will be what? 4. We have plus 4. So this will be equal to 15 plus 6i all over 29. In standard form, this is equal to 15 all over 29 plus 6 all over 29i. So let's look at the next example, which is 2 plus 5i all over 3 minus 4i. We multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So this is equal to 2 plus 5i all over 3 minus 4i times 3 plus 4i all over 3 plus 4i. So this is equal to 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 5i is plus 15i. 4i times 2 is equal to plus 8i. Then 4i times 5i is equal to plus 20i squared all over 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times minus 4i is minus 12i. 4i times 3 is plus 12i, and 4i times minus 4i is equal to minus 16i squared. This is equal to 15i plus 8i is equal to 23i. So we have plus 23i. I square is minus 1. Therefore, we have minus 20 all over 9 minus 12i plus 12i is equal to 0. I square here is minus 1. So minus times minus, we have plus. So here will be plus 16. This will be equal to 6 minus 20 is equal to minus 14 plus 23i all over 16 plus 9 is 25. So in standard form, this will now be equal to minus 14 over 25 plus 23 all over 25i. The last one is, this one is similar to our number 1. So what we do is, we simply multiply both the numerator and the denominator by I. 3 minus 2i all over 4i times I over I. This will be equal to I times 3 is 3i. I times minus 2i is minus 2i squared all over I times 4i is 4i squared. So this will be equal to 3i. I square is minus 1. Minus 1 times minus 2 is plus 2. So we have plus 2 all over I square also is minus 1. Minus 1 times 4 is minus 4. So we have minus 4. This will be equal to minus 2 all over 4 minus 3 all over 4i. So this will be equal to what? Minus 1 all over 2 minus 3 all over 4i. Thank you.